Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.
Hey guys, it's John Oast from Fishyaker.com. Have you ever thought about how many screws and bolts there are in your kayak, be it into the hull of the boat to put accessories on, if you have an elevated seat, anchor trolleys, you name it? Well, my buddy Craig Hefner and I were recently talking about how we have to tighten down a lot of these bolts from time to time, especially when we're doing a lot of traveling. He was giving me an example. One time he was on a road trip. He was on one of his kayaks, and some of the major hardware on it actually started to work loose. Think about it. You got all your pad eyes on your kayak, where your rudder is attached to the boat. If you have elevated seats that hold the seat together, you name it. There's so many different little nuts and bolts and rivets and you name it. So it's really important to do a once-over on your kayak regularly, especially if you're car topping it a lot and really if you're using a trailer. Think about how often that trailer bounces up and down and vibrates, or you over speed bumps or hit potholes. All those little vibrations are going to slowly cause those bolts to back out. And once they back out to a certain point, they're gone. And you don't want to be on the road going somewhere at 4 o'clock in the morning, get to the water, and you realize, oh man, my rudder's all falling apart and I can't even use it. Or my seat doesn't even stand up straight. So every now and then, take a look at all those bolts. If you need to, take some Loctite. Back them out, put a little bit of Loctite on them, put them back in. That's what Craig does. I'm probably going to start doing it more often because I've actually had that experience on a couple of occasions. So especially if you're getting ready to go on a long trip and you're going to be towing your kayak or you're going to put it on your roof, before you hit the road, just start at the bow, work your way all the way around the kayak, the stern, top, you name it. Look at every little thing, snug them down. Of course, don't make it too tight or you're going to spin any inserts you may have. But take a look at all those nuts and bolts. Make sure they're tight. If you think you need to, put a little bit of Loctite or some type of glue on them to make sure they're not going to back out on you. And do it at least once or twice a year, depending on how much you're going to be traveling. So hope the tip helps you. I don't want to thank Craig for giving me the idea on this, but it's really, really helpful. So before you hit the water, before you hit the road, take a look at your kayak and make sure you're not going to lose any nuts or bolts while you're on the road, because it'll really kind of make for a miserable day once you hit the water. Thanks for watching Fishyaker.com.